Hi, this is Crazy Dwayne down here at Marina. I'm going to show you a beautiful 240 Pacific Cruiser for the Murphys, Tim and Dennis. Man, this boat has it all. Okay, I hope you can see this. Okay, we got up front here, we got a Lamar Pro 1000 free fall winch electric. We got a plow anchor right up here. They call it a claw. Got an anchor derrick up above up there. We got Hailer Spico receive and transmit horns, so if someone's out here talking, you can actually retrieve it through that cone and hear it inside. Plus it's got a fog hailer, sends out a blast for fog, tow. And up above you got a Garmin HD18 24 mile out high def radar. And this is a 250 Pacific Cruiser. You got a 15 degree in the rear, 25 midship, progresses into a 45 up front on the sweep. We went ahead on this, we bolted down the hatch here to put the Lamar on so it can withstand the pull. Got 3 wipers up front, 3-piece window, horns up underneath, digital. So you don't have to worry about them horns going out every couple of years. Got rail on the rooftop, slider windows, 102 beam, tandem axle trailer, gear bath oil hubs, load guides, and you got a T99 remote with power tilt, controlled up front. Now we got the wedge, which is a nice little option you put on these bigger motors. So you take the weight off instead of using these stops that Yamaha puts on. You put this here, transfer the weight down. We're going to try a 19 pitch aluminum. This is a 250 V6 offshore. Should have plenty of power. Trim tabs. Now this is unique. This is kind of a neat little thing. This Scotty makes this. It's a 255 they call it. It's a crab pull, electric. Pretty neat little item. I'll show you more of that when I get in. But that way when you don't want to go crabbing, you pop it off, you throw your other downrigger like what you have over there is a Scotty 1101. Got plenty of grab rails. You got grab rails out here. You got like 8 rocket launchers. Then up above, which is nice, that's a 6-man 20 mile out survival static raft. You can either, if you, heaven forbid, if the boat flipped for some reason, you'll automatically deploy the raft, or you can just take it out and deploy it yourself. And then you actually got what they call the 5 feet EPIRB GPS. So again, that's submersible. When it goes underwater, that will engage and give you a GPS signal so the Coast Guard can find you, or you can set it off yourself. But with that one there, that one will track, the Coast Guard can get within 5 feet of you. Okay, now I'm going to stop the camera and I'm going to go inside and show you a little bit more about this boat. They're going to love this. Hi, this is Crazy Dwayne again. This is a 240 again, Hewescraft, Pacific. And back there you got a washdown pump. Right here, you just hit the switch. This is your macerator for your fish box here. See, flop back's got stoppers. Then you hit this button right here, and it's going to start pumping out water. Okay, then it's got these nice little convenient storage, lockable little trays. You can put your little knickknacks, some tackle, outside fire extinguisher, a washdown hose, boat hook, and a little necessities is 15-pound rubber coated weights, earmuffs for the 250, flare gun, flares, salt away, corrosion X. You got quick releases for your downriggers. Again, this is lockable. A little tray here too. Battery switch, dual, sitting over here, 1, 2, off, all. And this is that electric crab davit. Wrap your rope around there. Hold the button, brings up your crab pot. This is your Scotty 1101 with a meter. Reads how many feet. Large fish box. Hydraulic steering, high bar for the kicker. lockable door with a deadbolt, static raft submersible. Get down and it'll actually come out of the hard case and inflate. You're good to go. Door stop. Come in here. Got nice little steps right down here, so when you're sitting you got somewhere to put your legs. Right up under here you get 2 bars that goes between here and here. You take these, put it in between, and it makes a bed. Mount another fire extinguisher right here. Easy to get to, away from any electrical, so if you do have a fire you can get to it. Storage. Then you got these nice bolster seats. If you want to stand up and drive, just flip it up. Armrest. Footrest. Spring horseshoe loaded. Give you a good ride. We've got a Garmin 200 VHF. Awesome. Just powered up. And then what I did for them too is we got these 12-volt heater fans for if your windows ever got steamed up, fogged up. And I put this 12-volt plug, an afterthought for him. So now you can just plug it in there and it keeps his windows defogged. Got 2 of them, one on the port, one on the support, one on the starboard. Compass. And the Garmin. Oh baby, this is state of the art. 4212. Just pop that on. Here's your control for your kicker motor. You just hit it. This button right here trims your motor up and down. All you do is trim it down, turn the key, fire it up, start trolling. Now this is DEC, electronic shift, so it's more accurate, save on fuel, better performance, no grinding gears. You got your trim tabs, automatic. When you turn the key on, they'll adjust all the way up so you don't forget them down. Slider windows. Fuel gauge. This got the command link gauge in it, which is going to go through the functions. You're going to get your trim gauge, your hour meter, your tack. There's your battery voltage. Oil. Boy, this is sweet. Okay, this is hooked up to Yamaha interface hub, which I can get all my motor functions. You just hit OK, 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 and then you just hit later. Then what you can do is you can go to information, you can go to engines, and look at that. That shows you boost pressure, how many hours. It just tells you that your motor's not running, fuel pressure when your motor's running, oil temp, coolant. You can also change the display. Right here you got your RPM, you got your temperature of the motor, the oil pressure, your fuels, half tank, your volts, and your trim. Also then you got here's another gauge, digital, which is going to show your RPM, shows my trims all the way up right now. And this got a flow, the GH10 flow meter. So this tells me how much total fuel I have. It'll tell me how much I burn, how much per hour, how many gallons I got left. And then when I got this running, it's going to show me my fuel economy and my flow. Pretty neat, huh? So then you just go home. If you want to go to charts, you go. If you want perspective 3D, boom. And this way you've got your water temperature, your depth. This is on the fishing mode, water speed, latitude and longitude, compass heading, GPS speed, and the compass tape. And now see how it's going to go into a 3D graphics. I can stop panning that. I can actually change the tilt. Now I can get an overview shot. Pretty neat, huh? Then what we can do is we can just go home again, and then we can go into the chart menus, and we can go to the fishing 3D eye. Now what this does is it shows you mathematics when you're out in the water, which I'll show you later. It'll actually, you can have forward, aft, port, or starboard view, and it'll actually show you a cone to go into the bottom, but it will show you the con curve like you see in the mountains over here. It shows the bottom con curve. And again, it shows you all your vital information right up in here. So you just go home again, Say I want a combination. I just hit combination. I want to see maybe my instruments. I want to see my GPS. I want to see my sonar. I just hit this button. That's easy. See, there's my gauges. There's my sonar. There's my GPS with some data. Now, say I want a bigger screen over here. Say I want my sonar to come here. You just push this one button. There it is. Real simple. You get messed up, you just hit home. Then you say you just want radar. You can do Sentry, you can do radar overlay on this as well. And there's your radar. Then all you have to do is hit menu, and then you can just start up your radar by pushing this button right here. This is my favorite unit. Garmin has got it figured out. Everything works great on it. And you can just hit clear here, and then same thing on this. You can hit your scan mode. This has got the foghorn, got the hailer. Let's just go to clear this. We can go to the scan mode and just hit that. Now it's scanning. I just hit clear again. Now I want a PA. I just go like this to the hailer. That's my hailer horn. And then there's your latitude, longitude, time, and speed. Again, this is all NEMA 2000 with what they call a Garmin Marine network. So these really talk good to each other. And all you do is you push this to turn it off. Boom. Mic's going to go right up here. Then up in here's a nice little V-berth. You can get to your anchor rope up here. The porta pot's underneath the third cushion up. With actually a door that you can lift out of there so your legs don't get cramped, and you can just sit there. If you're really tall, just open up that hatch. Really nice finish done. You can be a good 6 foot, at least 6 foot, and lay down in here comfortable. Slider windows, dome lights, boom boom, and you can lift this up to get more access. Footrests, and then we can actually go back into home again on this. And we can go into, say, information. I want to do tides and currents. I want to hit tides. Boom, there it is. This is real fast. This has got the 750 processing, the new software version. You can tell ebb tides, you can tell your moon phases, you can sunset, sunrise, where the sun's coming up, going down. Again, you're screwed up. Man, what do I have to do? Just hit home. And it brings you right back to like if you want to go to information, go to information. You can set up your engine. You can do your trips and graphs. And now you say trips, and there you go. You'll keep tab your tripometer, the moving time, total average, maximum speed, and as well, this does have the flow meter, so it'll keep track of your fuel as well. So if you're running low, you can kind of run your RPMs and look at your fuel burn. So if you want to go back, you just hit back. You hit back again. Hit back again. So then you go into charts again. You want perspective 3D. Hit that one and wait till it load up. That's what your little cyclone is right there. And then once that warms up, and again hydraulic, and this is your windlass winch right here. This is your switch. This is your breaker. And then again, if you want to change the angle of this, just go like this. We'll go home again, go to charts. We'll go to Mariner's Eye. Now this is a little bit different. This is kind of cool what this does. Just got to wait to load. You got still at least 6 foot of deck area. The back lid back there you can use for fillet, bleeding your fish, cutting board, and all them boxes back there lock. Plenty of grab rails. Boom, boom, boom. You got them on the outside. Really thought this over. Nice glove box. Now see, here's your 3D imaging. See how your mountains are coming up into here? And you can change that angle. This is the Garmin 4212. And once you've had these, you'd never go back. And then I'll show you something pretty cool here too. We'll go to navigation charts again, then I'll zoom on down. Like say right here, I want to find a gas station or something, or a restaurant. You just go right to it. Then you want information on it. And then you can find your tides, your currents, and all that on that as well. And that's my shallow water alarm. Okay. That's local services. It's searching. Oh, see, and then I can find like Lakeside Marina, Charleston, and I can find out what they got to offer. And if you want to get out, just back up. And then again, you can drag this right over here. Auto fuel, it says, so I can hit that button there. It'll tell me the address and the phone number. You want to order a pizza, go to a pizza parlor. Go home, charts, navigation charts. Now I'll show something else pretty cool. You can have aerial photos. Where this is going right now, it's got spot depths right here. And you'll notice when I'm moving the screen, it ain't blanking out on you because that's the processing speed. And right here is the recommended line of travel. Right here, anything between these separated lines, you follow that anywhere from Alaska to San Diego. If you've never been there, it'll tell you how to get out into the ocean safely. Now I'm going to zoom on down here to Charleston, and then I'm going to show you the aerial photo features. This is just going to take me a second to get there. See, no blanking out on the screen. Okay, we're almost there. Right there. Here we go. Okay, now you just find the camera where my little cursor is. It says Charleston Marina. I want an aerial photo. I just hit this. Look at that. Now, how cool is that? Okay, I'm going to stop right here.